It tastes like the worst swill you've ever tasted.
Thrall has very bad poker face and just goes, "Oh, it's so good. I will thank you. And I'll keep this in my liquor cabinet with all my other very special liquor. Thank you, Korg."
Well, Bryce said it was magically enhanced to automatically make you drunk.
Oh. I guess us dwarves have a bit of a constitution that others don't.
Well, good luck anyway, Captain.
Ah, thank you very much.
See ya.
And
What are the weapon charms?
I think they just add those effects to your weapons. I think you can make it a finesse weapon, a reach weapon, or a thrown weapon.
Is it like something you just slap on?
I think that's a Doc question. Doc,
What?
what are the
charms?
weapon charms and how do they work?
So the weapon charms is you put that onto a specific weapon, and it gives them that property. So you could put it on a long sword and give it finesse. You could put it on a great sword and give it finesse. You could put the throne on the great sword and give it throne.
Throw it.
Yeah, and then
All right. And after that, we are heading in the direction of Brawl.
Why?
I don't know.
No.
Because we-
People wanted to go to Brawl.
We have hundreds of spheres that we can go to. Let's stop going to the shitty ones that we've been to before.
That's true.
Let's adventure a little bit. So, okay, where are we now?
Yeah, I
Castle
actually
space?
don't know. I think so, yeah.
Because that's where the Rock of Cass is?
We're not in cast space.
Or Khazadar, excuse me, Khazadar.
Khazadar, yeah.
Khazadar.
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't know where, so I took some.
Our options. We could go to the what's known as I can't read cursive, so I don't know what that says, but we can go to Fiolite.
Fiolite? Did you say that?
Phdolite.
Sure.
We could go there.
Yeah.
Or you know what? I think I just heard something that it's potentially a beholder sphere, so we're not going there.
It's like, oh, right.
It's not a very well. The thing is, it's not a very well documented sphere,
Yeah.
and so the one or two references it has are beholders. So
Right. Yeah, I think we had enough of beholders for a while now. Don't you agree?
So, do you guys want to? I hear tale of a giant ape god in Grom. You could go visit him.
Yeah.
Did you really?
No, I didn't. I'm making that shit up.
So, who are you telling this to?
No, I'm going to just go ahead and look for rumors, Doc.
Yeah. Like, we're looking for our next job.
Not jobs, because jobs will always be in this world.
That's true.
I want to know. I'm talking to the other spelljamming people who might be coming off and loading and be like, "Oh, did you hear any strange rumors from any spheres recently?" Yada yada.
Yep.
Well, which spear was it?
I'm just gonna head to the bathroom real quick, but basically I'm in for whatever. I don't have any preference in which direction we go. So
Yeah,
you guys decide.
Fungo's gone.
Fungo has disappeared.
Fungo has disappeared.
Fungo is there.
That's worrying.
The last thing you heard about it was that one of the warring planets in Fungo was completely blotted out and destroyed entirely, just disintegrated.
I can't imagine that might be because of the Atlanteans on the dock. Just purely out of character.
I mean, out of character, no.
Oh, okay.
That you already know what that is. Theranos told you.
Oh.
It's chaos.
All right, we have the machine.
The machine?
The machine that detects chaos. I go ahead and plop it on real quick. Like, turn it on.
Okay.
That might have been a good thing to use on the baby.
You don't see anything in this sphere at the moment.
Okay, good. So I would say we could chart our way down. We could go into like the Elven territories. I doubt Frol would be up for that.
No, we shouldn't do that. No.
Okay, the
Oh.
elf isn't down to go to the Elven territories.
Oh.
On our okay. How about that? Do you guys want to head up to Fungo and see what might have happened?
No,
We would-
I mean,
We would be making several stops.
I was going to ask Doc where any of the, because I imagine I would know of at least one or two of the Oriental spheres, and if there was anything interesting there, we could go do. It's probably been a while since I've been there, but hey, old information's better than no information.
I mean, there's a number of interesting things in all of the spheres that you hear about. I mean,
Yeah.
How about this? We'll call it early for tonight. And then I will give you a shitload of rumors, and you guys get to decide what to look up.
All right.
Obviously, you could either do any of the rumors, or you could go try and fight the chaos, which you know the direction of.
I say,
we
hijack a space transport ship full of illegal weaponry to help fight the chaos.
Is that a reference?
I don't get
It
it.
may be. Don't worry about it. It's a bad reference. Goddamn, sun's not on my door. I'm gonna put her back.
So yeah, that is where we'll leave it off for today.
Right.
Cool.
Not a whole lot done, but I will say, at the start of the game, you'll have the rumors, and there's also going to be a little thing about the baby, just really quickly, just to wrap up all that. Something does happen to the baby.
I'm back. And I'm sorry about my mood, guys. Like, fucking literally 2 of my headsets, my main one and my backup one, both broke within 5 minutes.
Oh,
And it was just like, are you fucking kidding me? Because one of them was a $45 headset. That's why I was really pissed. So I'm sorry about that.
No worries.
It-
man.
yeah, it's fine.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Casey, why'd you laugh?
Yeah, it's just
What? What have you
Casey,
done?
I do want your opinion on this though, because you've played Spelljammer a couple times, right?
Yeah.
Obviously we should be like avoiding places with pirates and illithid and things like that. Those things are like, if you go into that sphere, that's a guaranteed encounter, basically.
Have we decided on where to go?
We're calling it early.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just talking at this point.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you tons of rumors, and then you decide where to go from there.
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
That's good.
Because I mean, I know most of these illithid are not on the board yet, or right now, unless they've recovered in number. But I was thinking, me personally, we could probably head to one of the spheres that are weird, if you get what I mean, like mirror sphere, fungus one, where we could go to. But like mirror sphere, like, let's go to a place where the rules are different.
Well, that really also depends on how Doc wants to run things.
Yeah, because that could mean, hey, another
in-
system.
In Spelljammer,
Yeah.
there are spheres that have completely different rule sets,
Yeah,
and those rule sets do not exist for 5e.
yeah, of course.
There were a few cases where I actually built some alternate rule sets around a few spheres, but they were on a case-by-case kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that depends on how Doc wants to run things.
But I do agree with the idea of, hey, let's go explore spheres rather than staying in this small cluster of spheres.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm
Like
really
we've been
tired. I'm really tired of going back to Cass, back to the Rock and Roll, back to
Sure.
like,
Yeah,
let's go.
Bryce has a plan in motion right now that also involves going to a lot of different places, so that's a good thing.
Yeah,
and now
and
I
I
have a
also
character who
believe
just doesn't care.
there are certain set of things out there that we need to find and keep all of them from coming together. We need to find those objects. Right, Casey?
Wait, but if we're trying to keep them from all coming together and we find all of them, but then they've all come together.
Yeah.
We each keep one.
What are you on about?
Yeah,
and that
maybe we
black
should.
Gauntlet, that black gauntlet, let's just destroy it. So it's not a problem.
Yeah, and let's start some kind of watch. I don't know what it should be called yet, but we should definitely do that too. Yeah.
Don't know
Well,
what
we
we're
each
hunting at.
trade the we cycle the gems. Like, all right, Frol, it's your turn for the time gem. I don't want to see my entire
Well, I mean,
future
you know,
again.
we've left Thanos behind now, so.
Yes.
Yeah, I get the feeling that might come back to get us in either a later campaign or later in this one.
Yeah, just for the record, Bryce said get rid of him, so.
To be fair, technically got rid of him.
I was.
He's not on the ship.
Most of it, Rip. Krog would, or
Cool.
he would have said kill it.
Yeah.
Oh no,
wonder
I was real close to just going.
Actually, wasn't that the
wounds.
reason Thanos was so pissed to begin with? Is because he was about to be killed at birth?
Yes, his father tried to kill him at birth. I
That
think. Or his
wasn't
mother.
the reason why he was pissed, though.
No,
No,
not the
no,
main
not the big reason,
That
but
really kind of.
I think it was a contributor.
That was a really starting point for him.
I mean, I would also be
Thanos had a lot of
mad
issues.
at my parents if they like, oh yeah, we had like this really touch and go moment where we almost killed you.
You have to bear in mind, though, with Thanos, that it wasn't so much even a matter of starting out evil.
I
He
never
wasn't
said
really evil.
I never said evil.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying, a lot of it was like he was, I think, 11 or 12 years old when he decided to dissect his mother just because he wanted to figure out how people worked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's atypical psychopath.
Yeah,
wasn't
that's not
necessarily-
normal.
It also
10-year-old
doesn't help that
behavior.
then. It
That's
doesn't
the
help
problem.
that
Is
then.
he's not a likable character. He'll cry over killing his own daughter, which a psychopath would probably do. But
I
I
like Thanos.
love Thanos. I think he's
I
an
do too.
amazing character.
Psychopaths wouldn't cry over that. They have a fucked up amygdala. They have no emotions.
well,
Wait.
in their own fucked up world, they might try to emulate crying.
It might be more like they might feel bad about it, but not for the right reasons.
No, they wouldn't even feel bad. Their brain is literally wired. It's fucked up. That's if we're going into like the medical.
Well, yeah, which is why they can feel sad over killing their loved one, but justify doing it.
They don't feel emotions, dude. They feel anger. They don't feel like empathy.
That is an emotion.
Anger is an emotion.
Well, I mean, empathy is basically what's lacking, right?
They're not empathic to the reason that killing your loved one is so bad, but it is still a loved one. They can still... Psychopaths can have obsessions.
They can still reason and
a psychopath...
Yeah. I mean, and we're also making an assumption here that he's actually a psychopath. He can also just be a madman.
An obsessed psychopath can still love someone. A psychopath can be obsessed with the idea of becoming a woman, and coincidentally, they'll skin women. Obviously, that's different, but they still have the empathic feeling of wanting to be a woman and have those feelings. Obviously, I'm referencing Buffalo Bill.
It's really
my mind always goes to that Joe Dirt scene. that Buffalo Bill reference.
There's no like defining characteristics of a psychopath. It's all on a spectrum, but the medical side of it is that it's like
because we haven't found a genetic link to psychopathy yet. We know for a fact that not for a fact, but we know that schizophrenic people tend to have certain genes.
Schizophrenia can maybe it might not be genetic, but it can run in families.
Oh, it is genetic.
Well, it's.
I'm not saying that psychopathy is genetic. I'm saying that psychopathy is a physical deformity. It's like
the thing is, you can induce psychopathy.
No.
If you
actually can.
If you trained a human to not feel sort of. And if you trained a human to treat another as a lesser being, then, yeah, they'll very quickly become psychopathic.
Maybe at a young age with brain plasticity that they could actually change.
Like, Jamie, what I'm talking about is training someone to be a psychopath from birth. Like, I'm talking...
I feel like you're thinking of another definition then.
Maybe... Social...
From what I learned at uni, from what I did bring criminology, that is not the definition in the forensic psychology of it. That's not the definition of a psychopath.
There are various different
types. If someone could not feel anger, would they be a psychopath? They could feel every other emotion, just not anger.
No, that's something different. No, like there's certain so there's two characteristics okay. So there's multiple things that a psychopath can have, personality-wise and everything like that. But there are defining characteristics physically of what a psychopath is, like in their brain. Kind of like with autistic people. Autistic people have two defining traits, but just because someone has those two defining traits doesn't make them autistic.
No, but it's a good indicator that they're probably autistic in some level.
They're possibly autistic.
Yeah, we're getting
again.